Okay. Okay. So I will not be on long because it is Wednesday, and you know I am always making sure I'm at Bible study. But I wanted to come on because um, I do this normally every day, um, and even though I'm back into doing it after taking some much needed time off, I had to come on because just to show you how, and I'm going to try not to cry here, but I'm happy with emotions that I do now. So when I tell you God is good, God is He is so good. He's so faithful. He's so loving. He's so beautiful. He's so trustworthy. He's so honest. He just is. He just is. So I've been able to like sit with him in just an intimate time of him and I, and he's been opening up my heart in ways that, I never even knew. You talking about a gratefulness? Have your heart always fixed on Him. Have your mind always fixed on Him. Have everything, your being always fixed on Him. I'm telling you, no matter what is coming up, what is raging, all the storms, everything, let it be. But trust God, walk in obedience and faith in Him, and I will guarantee you He is going to open up the floodgates of blessings beyond blessings into your life, into your family, into your children, into your home. Be grateful that He has not given up on you, that He has not cast you out, that He is bringing you more into Him, that He loves you so much that He want to reveal more and more of Him to you. Isn't it something when He does not turn His back on us, where His glory is always on us and always with us? That stop having it in your head that it has to be one way when it's not. It's His way, and how He shows and reveals Himself to you. I'm grateful in a lot of ways in our relationship because let me tell you why I'm grateful. God has done everything for my life. I'm sitting here today because of Him, because He saw fit to save me, to come down and say, daughter, I love you. I have you. I just want you. I just want to save you. I just want you to come into me. And for me to just be like, after everything I did, when I turned my back on Him and didn't want it, you couldn't even do to me. I would instantly get mad or want to snap out. Forget saying His name. You couldn't even do the to me. I would have an attitude. And for Him to not cast me away when I did not want to pay Him any attention, He still saw fit that I have this woman, this girl, this lady, this child of mine, Audrey Lane. I want her. I need her. It's a wonderful thing. So don't think that it is nothing that God cannot fix, that God does not love you through, that God is not going to change and turn around, that He can't do. He's a worker. He's a teacher. He's a lover. He can do all things, which lets me know I can do all things in Him, because if He is so powerful and He gives me strength and I am made in His image, there is nothing that I can't do. So opening up businesses and going back to school and going into everything, real estate, all kinds of areas, all of this that I thought that don't go. Now, yes, believe that there are some things that you don't voice out. However, I want to encourage myself in you and let you know, no matter what you done been through in life, there is no way in His mind, His world, well, not His world, but in Him, that He will not show up. He will show up for you. Matter of fact, He ain't never left you. He's always there. So He can do everything that needs to be done. Remember, I was just sitting here telling you guys it's His will. And it's His will to make sure that we are provided for, that He is my Yahweh. And how I say it, I make sure I breathe it out and breathe it in, breathe it out and breathe it in, which is breathing him out and breathing him in my life. And I thank him so much for never turning away from me. Being there even when I thought he wasn't. Being there when I was like, Lord, what's going on with me? I'm finally coming back into you. What am I being punished? No, you're not being punished. He is always there in the making of doing everything. It is his will that he will do for you, regardless of what's going on. When people try to tell you all kinds of stuff, just don't listen to them. Listen to him. Have your ears and your heart fixed on him. When I tell you God can do some things beyond what you're thinking, you won't even know it, and it's not for you to see it. That's your problem. Sometimes with us, we want to see things being in the making. No, we don't need to know what they are going to be. We don't need to see them going forth and doing. God is doing all things for us. All things for us. This is why I say all the time, walk by faith. Walk in faith. Don't walk by and say, oh yeah, I got it, and keep on going. This work that we have to do, reading and staying in his word and communing with him and being in him is a wonderful, blessed thing. It will change your life. It will change your life. It will keep you in a sure footing, a foundation that can't nobody break or crack. If I told you something that happened yesterday to me and it didn't even come to forefront until this morning, I already knew. I trust God. I trust God. So no matter what is going on in front of me, no matter what people are trying to say, no matter what, I know who. I know the man. I know my God will change everything around for me. And you want to know something? He did. And I'm so grateful. It didn't even go into a mind-boggling thing of it. It was like, it was mentioned to me. I said, go right into prayer. And I kept on moving. I don't even have to go into this. I don't know what's going to happen. No. No. Because I walk in faith. I trust him. No one else. I don't have to go off of what no one else will say. Because a lot of the times you'll take things into your mind and your mind will play a trick on you. Don't let it. Don't let it. You have to, there's more, and I'm learning this for myself. There's more than what we say, oh, I'm a Christian. That's okay. That's fine. But when I tell you, I had to say, no, I have a relationship. And the way that God and I relate, he relates to me and I relate in him. I had to tell the person, I can't even go this far. Because where I am and where I know and who I am in, I don't have to go like this. It was a situation, and this lady, I don't necessarily know. But it was a disagreement that had nothing to do with me. However, if I'm the face that people see, then it was an issue that then I had to handle. And because I am stern in my word when it comes to, because I don't like the title of manager, or any of that stuff. I follow what needs to be followed. Every customer is different. Every customer is different. And yes, I do believe that customers are right. But there are times where this situation was wrong for you who was right, for the right person. However, I have to go off of policies and procedures. So we're going to work things out. But you don't have to be rude, disrespectful, and sometimes you will get that. And you have to open your ears and listen to people and listen to them. And after it was all said and done, then we can get down onto what needs to be done. This is how we can serve you. This is how things have to go. We do apologize for the mishap, but this is what we're going to do now. And it was just a wonderful thing because it's how we communicate with one another. I thank God for teaching me how to communicate. I do. I thank him for that. I thank him for teaching me how to communicate. And it just lets me know, are you communicating with him? Are you opening up? Because it's like, for so many years, getting back to what I was saying, it's about more than just saying I'm a Christian. No, I have a full-fledged relationship with him now. For years, I could say I was a Christian because that's what my grandma was, my mother was, my family is, and everything. But I know now there's a totally different thing from having the title Christian versus being in relationship with him. Being in relationship with him, where he can tell you to be quiet, open up your ears. You need to listen to everything, and then here is what needs to be done. I thank him. So when I tell you, I came on saying that beyond blessings, and God blessed me and blessed me. This is what he blessed me with, because sometimes we get caught up so much in that a blessing has to be financial. However, this is a lesson. It is something, it's instructions, and that's a blessing when you can take instructions because you think it's instructions for what is going on right now or what you had to handle then. But it's something, instructions is something that stay with you and carry on consistent, that you can use in every situation that's going on. Especially instructions where you got to open up your heart and listen with your ears in your heart. And don't be so quick to want to jump to a conclusion. So I thank him for blessing me with opening up my mind, opening up my heart. That's a blessing. That's a grateful blessing for me. Because before I would have shut it down and get straight to my point. No. No. Let me open up and hear this person out, because you want to know where it was. Sometimes a lot with us, it be cross communication. So if you're not really listening, how can you serve and how can you help? They go hand in hand. In order to serve, you have to be a listener. In order to help, you have to be a listener. In order to be help, you have to listen. And that's a blessing when you open up your ears and your heart for God to say, hey, this is what's coming your way. This is how you handle it. So I know you guys may not get everything I said tonight, but I'm just grateful that my heart and my mind is totally different for everything that God is doing. I already know that what he taught me today, I'm going to use again whenever he sees fit for it to be used. But I was just so grateful for him to be like, this is how I need you to handle this situation. I thank God for his word, for him teaching me everything I need to know in his word. Don't be fearful. I have you. This is how you got to handle it. Just trust me in it. So I love you guys. You guys have a great, wonderful evening. Have a great, wonderful evening. I'll be back on with you guys tomorrow. The whole subject that I had today, I'm sorry I didn't get to it, and I don't want to hurry up and throw it into the mix and everything. But it was basically a little bit on it of the blessings are flowing in. The blessings. Yeah, I'll give you some of it. The blessings are flowing in. Now is the season. Today, you know, we're going into the spring where we have planted seeds and planted seeds and planted seeds. And now we're going into the watering of it. And the harvest is here. The harvest is coming. You know that's the next part of it. What are you harvesting? Now, I don't want to go too far into this one because, I kind of laid it out for it to be, yeah. But I can give you like a sneak peek of it. Get ready for your harvest. It's here. God is here. Open up for the instructions so that you know how to harvest, so you know how to reap. I love you. You guys have a wonderful evening. Bye now.